And welcome back everyone to Quad V. We bring us live coverage from the FastHosts Power Tournament. Currently the second map between the PurrPurrKittens and Rave. We'll be getting it right underway with the knife round. I am Menace, and this should be a stellar match. The first match went in favor of the Rave team, taking it 13-8 in the beginning. And now it seems that we will be having a little bit of, I'd say banter. They're asking who can win the knife. I doubt that's banter. Knife round, a little bit uninteresting to commentate. In my opinion, some casters can do it for some other odd reason. I am just one of the people that lack. Either way, it is down to a 3-on-3. Snakey lands a knife there onto Have, gashing away at his face. Slicing away at his face, however you would like to put it. Moves are still trying to find a frag. Doesn't look like there's too much teamwork involved into this one, as these players just pretty much just trying to find a frag wherever they can. And now the PPK team trying to get together. Down to 1-on-1. Muzo versus Rickett. Who can land the knife? And Rickett doubling back loads. Lands the final knife onto Muzo. See, I could never do that because my sensitivity is way too low to be able to flick backwards and forth like that. Seemed to work out for them though, so I doubt there's going to be any complaints from them. Looks like they will be staying on their sides too. So Raven on the attacking side, and then the PurrPurrKittens on defense. If you guys did just join us, as I may have mentioned a little bit earlier, this is the second map of the game where Raven are playing versus PurrPurrKittens. Raven currently one map up. A little roster round before we start for the Raven side. We have Dedo, Rickert, Phil, Nakey, and Dins. For the PurrPurrKittens team, we have got Have, Cappy, Vodkas, John, UK, and Muzo. The map is backlot. Guess we could have the going to start. Or this is going to start. Have a little overlook here at the map. I do feel it's one of those more more even maps. Probably the best way to put it. Yeah, I find it even. I find that on the attacking side, you really have got the opportunity to be able to peek a little bit more, or peek at the pace you want, move at the pace you want, attack at the pace you want, and you really have a way to more set the pace of the game, especially utilizing those early rush nades. Whereas on defense, you pretty much just got to wait it out and try and stop the attacking team as much as you can, which is actually made pretty simple on backlot, in my opinion. So one of the more even maps, I feel, and we'll have to see how this one plays out. At the moment, it does seem like we're just waiting for two more players, Vodkas and John UK. Let's see if we can spot them on the server if they are moving. John UK is standing still, and Vodka is standing still for some other reason. Blue Tiger skin on that R700 looks pretty yummy. I never have been a fan of the skins. I've always played it without the skins, but that's just a personal opinion. Where is Mr. John UK? Seems to still just be standing still at the moment. Should be getting the matchup underway shortly. There we go. All players are ready. We do this little twitch coming out from Mr. John UK. Now, scopes aren't that normal on backlot, but it does seem like both of these scopes feel confident in their skills to keep the scope in hand. Usually the players would drop the scopes for the AK for that extra firepower on the map where you can pretty much shoot through any wall. So, going to take it away here with Vodkas as he pushes up towards the B site. See if he can maybe spot Dedo early on. And nothing as of yet. We do see John UK pushing towards the top of the ruins. Good positioning for an AK to be in. But unfortunately gets caught off guard by Phil pushing up. Interesting one to see an SMG play over on B side. Of course, if it is a B attack, I can understand. But it just seems to be a kind of pick and play as you would. Just trying to find anything he can and then slowly make their way forward. Vodkas did grab himself a frag not too long ago. Here on the B site, so Raven will be careful about that scope in hand, or scope from Vodkas. And he will be watching the cross. Let's see if he can maybe pull off anything or looks away. This is the situation where the PurrPurrKittens team really don't have much to stop them pushing onto the B side if they wanted to. They really only have Vodkas, and he seems to be a little bit unsure of what's happening. With that smoke going out there, he won't be able to defend anything pushing onto their bomb side now. I hope they have a nade for their sake, they should have an aid. Have still all the way over to the A side. That should have been called that he should have rotated long ago. Cappy taking out Phil as they push forward. And Rickard onto Vodkas. Rickard with another one as he takes out Cappy. Where is Have? He's in mid-house. He's in a 1 versus 2. Dedo and Rickard both still alive. Dedo with a lovely little shot there onto Have. Just flicking back. And first round will go in a slow fashion towards the rave on side. It's a little bit slower than usual, but you know, it gets the job done. And Dedo there with a great nade onto Vodkas, catching the player out that pushes up towards that 10 area so that he can't get that early peek on your players in mid. Den's going for the rush towards top A, going specifically climbing up on the left-hand side to make sure that it doesn't get spotted there by any AKs or any player sitting lower A, although a player sitting in that window still is able to see his position and therefore was sprayed up, but luckily nothing connected. Cappy watching around mid, flicking backwards and forth, seems a little bit nervous about what's happening at the moment. He knows there's a player top A, but he has got 2 teammates in A, so they don't want to overcommit to, or they don't want to commit too many people to one bomb site, as that'll definitely just detriment the defense. John UK takes out Phil. Dedo replies onto John UK though, and now Cappy just trying to find a frag at the moment. Dins takes out Have, and Nakey onto Muzor. This means that Cappy's actually your last man standing. Finds the first one, and the other player. He now does need to go and try and find out where the bomb is. Looks like it has made its way over towards the A side. It's going to go down, although Duns with his deagle. Superb stuff, takes out Cappy, pushes it to 2-0, and Ravon looking strong here in the early rounds. And this is one of those things, I mean, PurrPurrKittens chose this map, so this is the map they should be stronger on, irrelevant of the side. They struggled to get a 7-5 at the halftime. I'm definitely going to say that it's going to be lights out for them, at least for this game in the groups. Cappy taking out Phil. We do see him still pushing forward though, as he has spotted 2 players. And it looks like PurrPurrKittens are being allowed to push forward very aggressively. Cappy making his way all the way into Link. There's a player off to his right hand side, doesn't die somehow, and regen his health and call his teammates for a little bit of backup. Tries to sneak away there into the little groove there in the bricks area, but unfortunately that's not going to work for him. Dedo takes out Muzor, as Dedo is still all the way back at spawn. And now Jonyo is your last player standing. He knows where the bomb is. It was called from his teammates, and now he's going to try and rotate over towards that side. The player's just going to come up over to his left. It lands this frag there onto Dedo somehow, but unfortunately doesn't know that Nakey is just behind the fence. Nakey picks up the SMG, does give away his position. Will Jonyo re-peek? No, he won't. He's actually rushing all the way over to B. Looks like he's just going to jump on this car, see if he can spot the player running in towards the bomb site. He does spot movement on the bomb, but unfortunately the bomb is not planting on his side of the map. He's going to go for mid-roof. I would. Come on, John UK, be like me. Yes, he is. This is such a good position for him to be in. He can just try and jump up on that fence. He might be able to spot the play. He does spot the hit on the left-hand side. Please tell me his teammates call that. He's moving forward. He's given away his position. He's running up to bricks. And now he's not really clearing up much of A. He's going to go for a fake. He thinks the play is towards back A. And that is something very wrong to assume. Why was Nakey not doing anything? Man, that was actually really close. Nakey cutting that one finally. Then again, with the time limit that was still available, if he hadn't actually, or if he had faked the bomb and he was killed, then of course he still would have had the chance to defuse the bomb. Or the enemy still would have had the chance to defuse the bomb. Anyway, it looks like a time is going to be called in from the PurrPurrKittens side. There's no ping issue, so I am going to throw it in there and assume that this is a tactical timeout. I can even ask. Tactical timeout? Question mark. And it looks like they've lost a player. What? Either way, it seems that they're just gonna try and figure it out what's happening or what's going on. But While they're busy with that, guys, do feel free to go check us out on the social media pages on the bottom right-hand side of your screen at the moment. On Twitter, it's QuadV. On Facebook, it's QuadV. And on YouTube, it's QuadV TV. If you guys want to follow me, I am Menace on Twitter and Menace FPS on Facebook, where I'll be updating all the matches that will be happening. If you guys want to go check out our website, it's quadv.com. We will be updating our schedule at the top of the website. So you can just hop onto the website, see what's coming up. And of course, you can also view the streams through the website. Still no ready ups happening, so I'm just going to drop on some music, guys, and we'll be right back. Right, seems like these guys are ready to go once again. Seems that they were just having some audio problems from the PurrPurrKittens team. And it looks like Jonyo is back. I believe he was the one that was experiencing the problems. Either way, though, back into this match, it is currently 3-0. It's now the 4th round, as Ravon are looking strong. And Din just sneaks his way up into the top. Grabs the frag onto Muzor, and will be able to just push forward. His attack pretty much unflawed at the moment. Has spotted Have and does take him down with a lovely little deagle to the head. Drops in on Cappy, takes him out too. And has gotten himself the hat-trick so far. And has made it look so easy. We do see Jonyo flying towards back A. Will peek towards Gertis, takes him out. Oh, sorry, full takes a Jonyo, and that's going to be 4-0. And I'm going to just check something, because I think I may have... No, I haven't. Awesome stuff. Okay, cool. Thought I'd forgotten to put on my form tweaks. Lovely golden AK coming out from Vodka, as he's going to be pushing towards 10. Got to be careful of those nades. Of course, it happened to his teammates early on in the round, so he's got to be careful that it doesn't happen again. Well, it actually happened to him. I lie. So he's got to be careful once again to make sure it doesn't get cut off twice. Does spot a player pushing down the side MG alley. Unfortunately, nothing of his bullets will connect. And now being one of the only people here on the B side to cover the B bomb. So he's got to be careful about going down. He's got to play himself very cautiously in this position. Although the golden AK brings luck, so it is told by legend and myth. Slowly trying to find the player on MG. Tags up Dedo incredibly. But Dedo somehow brushes it off, regens his health, and gets a frag for it. And this is where we see that Vodka, or I actually realize, for some other reason, Vodka hasn't got scope. And this is where we're talking about the extra firepower that they want. Vodka last man standing though. Dins gets himself an AK frag all the way from A side. And that'll make it 5-0. At the moment, not looking so good for the PurrPurrKittens team. Definitely going to have to try and change something up. We've got Nakey with a nice little fast position here, pushing in towards mid. No nades actually coming in from the PurrPurrKittens team, and that's very, very, very bad. And now it'll just allow Nakey to pretty much effortlessly walk all the way up onto mid roof. His position has been given away, and unfortunately exposes just a little bit too much of his back towards top of ruins, and Vodka's going to take him out. Although I doubt it's going to stop their aggression too much. Down to a 3-on-3. Ricketts got the bomb. Going to push back into mid. Dedo getting heavily tagged up. Muzel takes out Dins. As Muzel is peeking out of the A side. I do feel he should be sitting in a little bit more of the positions of the players. It is very dangerous to just be picked off like that. Rickett now 1 versus 3. Has he spotted the player? No, he has it on the ladder. There's of a shot. And a little bit of a reaction to a bunch of spray coming in his direction. We'll go and pick up the bomb, make his way over towards B. He's got to choose between Muzel or Jonyo. Looks like he's feeling confident taking on Jonyo at the moment. Muzel just standing, watching front A with that deagle. Does spot Rickett pushing out onto that B road. Oh, and Jonyo has given his position away too. Can Rickett sneak in the bomb plant? Goes for the fake. He really does not have the time for this. And, oh man, feels like he's fluffed this one. Both of the players moving into positions to stop him going for a second round of planting. Goes for the fake once more, doesn't have enough time, and will be taken out for all his troubles. We do see PurrPurrKittens grabbing the first round here after 6 rounds on backlot. And after their map choice and their, oh my word, I just realized Hav is going for a bond. Can we give him commentator's curse just so he can get the bond? Right, so nades and smokes have gone out. We'll see Hav pushing forward here on the B side. And now Dins and Full getting frags. He is on 10. His teammates all around has been tagged. And there we go. Hav goes down. Bond for him. Oh no, poor Hav. Vodka, now your last man standing. He is all the way over to B. He has picked up the scope once again. Unfortunately, not being able to do too much with it. Still stuck at 10. He should have been all the way over at that A side by now after having his teammates drop. I just want to let Hav know that I have noticed his 007. We all do love Hav though. I see Vodka can maybe change it up a bit. Try and get a little bit more aggressive over on B side. We do actually have a shotgun from Hav pushing forward. He's decided, screw this. Let's be aggressive. Let's change things up. Jonyo and Vodka grabbing frags. And Full going to be the first one to reply for his team. He has actually found the bomb. And by sitting it in this location, he can pretty much just stop the enemy picking up the bomb. Peeking back and forth a little bit. I'm pretty sure by this point, the Rave guys would know that there is something up over on B. Dedo moving slowly around the corner. Shotgun comes out from Hav, just pushing Dedo back. And Dedo definitely doesn't want to challenge that one. Vodka takes out Phil. 2 on 4. Not looking so good for Rave at this point in time. Although Din's still fighting. Takes out Cappy. Jonyo coming in from behind to take out Dedo. Have still defending that bomb like a boss. And now Dins is your last man standing. The only SMG actually still alive on this map. Oh, sorry, in this round. Has a spot of the blade towards top ahead. Is Vodka with scope. And that'll be Dins going down to take it to 6-2. 4 rounds advantage still in the favor of Ravon. And I doubt they're going to be letting that slip anytime soon. And have only noticed now that he has a bond. Now Vodka is peeking over towards the B side. It seems like he just keeps on doing the same thing over and over again. I think he's got to be a little bit more aggressive towards the top of Ruins. Try and push out a little bit quicker. Din's making an absolute fluff of things, trying to fall down onto the silent jump. And it seems that he's a little bit nervous about it. Does try and turn around, but Cappy takes him out. And now with Ravon only having 3 players left standing. Jonyo rotating through mid. Now Rika taking on Vodka. Full trying to push up on towards B. He's got his teammate with him. And hopefully these two can work together to clear out that bomb site. Cappy pushing through mid. Coming in from behind. While Jonyo sitting on there. Just sitting behind Laundry. He has tagged up Rickard with that AK. And that is substantial damage that Rickard will have to regenerate. Ooh, but Full with the upper hand as he takes out Jonyo. Rickard coming up big to take out Cappy. Man, big stuff from both of these teams right now. We do see a 7-2 score at the moment going into the 10th round. And the problem is that, as I mentioned before, PurrPurrKittens were able to choose the map and the side. They're currently sitting 7-2 down. They need at least 7-5 by the half. Otherwise, I don't have too much hope for them. Although we will give them a chance to fight back. Prove me wrong. As we watch Full push up here on the B site. Sprays down Have. Well, and Vodka's actually gone all the way to A. And that's a kind of a change that I was talking about. I think a little bit too drastic. I think it's changing up the position he had known instead of going somewhere completely new. But it does work out for them in somewhat of a weird and old-fashioned way. And that'll be PurrPurrKittens picking up a round to take it to 7-3. Only 2 rounds left in the half. Have sitting on 1 frag. Yay for him. While it seems Ravon having a field day with frags at the moment. Cappy going to be playing lower A as he pushes out towards Gertis. Takes out Full. Takes out a second one. Can he go for the third? No, he can't. Gets shut down by Dins. And now Dins going on his own little rampage as he takes out 2. And has the bomb with him. Can he push forward onto the bomb site? There's no players actually left at A. So he has definitely got the chance to push in onto that bomb site and get that bomb down. Vodka in with escape across the map though. Takes out Dins. Dead as your last man standing. He doesn't actually have scope on him. He has got an AK. Which I feel will in the long run benefit him. Instead of having to hope that one of his teammates dies so he can pick up their weapon. Spray coming in from mid-house. He's just going to lay down, try and regen a little bit of his health before re-peeking. And more spray coming in from mid-house. He does spot, I believe, that is Have towards top A. And Have with his second frag there as he takes out Dedo. 7-4 is the scoreline. Could we see that elusive 7-5 that PurrPurrKittens so desperately need? Let's take it away. Where is Muzor? I went over him. There we go. Muzor with SMG, going to be playing bottom A. He's the only one going in towards A directly. You'll have a teammate coming in from mid to watch the front A side. Muzor, he's going to be watching that ladder. It does seem that they know it's a B push at the moment. And Muzor's going to have to rotate very quickly. He has spotted a player in mid. And lets out fire for some other reason. And that, of course, just gives away his position. His whole little surprise tactic he had going is unfortunately out the window. And his position, I feel, won't be as effective anymore. Bomb goes down from Ricketts. And now it is all down to Ravon to just defend, make sure that the PurrPurrKittens team do not get anywhere near that bomb site. Full takes out Vodka, and Full with another one there onto Cappy. Last man standing is Muzor, the man we started with, the man we shall end with. As he pushes up towards top ruins. There's a player just off his right hand side, although I don't think that's going to matter. There's a player towards 10. Den's rushing out. I think he tried to go for the knife. 8-4 at the halftime score. Yeah, it's a difficult one because it's a doable position, but the strengths that Ravon have at the moment just, you know, seem to be overpowering the PurrPurrKittens team, and they just don't really have much of a reply for it. I don't feel that Have sitting on 3 for 10 is helping them in any way at all, though. And we should have a quick run out here. There we go. Right back into the matchup. Now the second half of the second map. It is currently 1-0 in favor of Ravon, and currently 8-4 in favor of them on this map. I just need this map to close off the group game, and that'll mean that they'll be putting another win to their name. As taking away with the SMG, seems like Have has changed it up a bit. So far played AK, shotgun, and SMG. What gun has he yet to play besides the scope? And it doesn't seem to be doing so well at the start here. Having Cappy go down. Record peeking up from the top ruins building. And just holding his position at the moment. Playing a nice, I was about to say a nice aggressive defense. He's being very aggressive over towards top ruins, which will definitely play against the PurrPurrKittens team. I don't think they're too used to it. Jonyo takes out Rickard and Full before being shut down by Neki. Vodka's your last man standing. He gets taken out by Dins from behind. And this is where the PurrPurrKittens team really need to try to do something exceptional, because Ravon are a very aggressive defending team. They are not afraid to push out when need be. Have has got a nice front spawn. Let's see if he can sneak past those nades. Doesn't seem so, and does actually get caught out by a nade inside the L-bend area. Dins pushing forward into A. Does spot a play towards front A. Takes out Cappy. Can he find another? No, he can't. He's going to try and reload his weapon, reset for another engagement. But, wow, he doesn't even need to. And there we go. I mean, the whole of PurrPurrKittens just annihilated in 20 seconds. We have another fast spawn here from Have. I'm going to keep it with him because, I mean, this fast front spawns on the attacking side are so vital to be utilized. And it seems Have has found a gap, just waiting for the nades towards the middle street area. Dins does go down, peeks out towards mid, but instead falls back. Not wanting to overextend himself. And definitely the style to be playing at this point in the game when you're down this far. Have gets himself a second, taking out dead only Rickard and Neki alive. As Neki with an AK on A takes out Have. Has got an SMG with him too, which will definitely help him out. But a 1 versus 4 occurring over on the B side. And Neki, there we go. Definitely needs to get himself over towards B. Oh, fails his climb with the ladder and the jump. He's going to try it again. He cannot be wasting all this time right now. Spots a play towards middle, but that's just a pure distraction at this point in time. He cannot waste time when his teammate's sitting all alone on that B side. Spray coming through the wall here as Cappy tries to gun down Rickard in the garage. Cappy just peeking out once again, just keeping the players distracted. Jonyo and Moose are going to close it off, and that's going to be last 2 down for Ravon. Takes it to 10-5, still a 5-round difference, which is no easy call. And Moose are shooting in the back of the... Sorry, sorry, I find that oddly amusing. You're 5 rounds down and decide to shoot your player in the back of the head. Of course, it wasn't, you know, he didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. But unfortunately, it has caused him to sit in a 1 versus 5 situation. He has got the bomb if it makes it any easier, but he hasn't moved further from spawn in the, in the last 20 seconds or so. Fire coming in from every which direction. Nades flying in. Dins takes out Muzo. And that's going to be 11-5, 6-round difference now. Just phenomenal stuff from Ravon. From what seemed to be a very, very, very close first game. Seems that Ravon are just running away with it at this point in time. But there is still a chance for these guys to bring it back. If Have can just learn that if he takes the same route where he got killed with an aid before, he will get killed again. And if they can just find a way to shut down Din's aggressive play, then there is some hope. Din's still pushing up on towards MG side. Takes out Muzo, who was the front man for this push on to B. Jonyo is your last man standing, also known as John UK. Although it seems that Rickard is set to take this man out. Loads of AK fire landing onto Jonyo, and it is going to be Neki that takes him out. Only, 5 rounds. 5 rounds to close off this final game with. And it seems that they're trying to blame the good old Rocket aim, which with the T-Zac 2 release has been pretty much severed. Dins now pushing out towards mid once more with this aggressive SMG. Let's see him close out this game. Ooh, Hab actually takes out 2 players as he makes his way into A and has unfortunately gone down to it. But we do see PurrPurrKittens in a winnable situation. Full your last man standing. He's lower mid and he is coming under heavy fire. He's got players pretty much every direction of him, and with that car on fire, it's going to blow up. He better run away. He does just barely sneak out, although he has been spotted by Vodka and Top Ruins and will be taken out, and that's going to put it to 6-12. But 6 match points still on the board here. It's going to be difficult for the PurrPurrKittens team to bring this one back. Let's have hope though, see if they can do it. Whereas Mr. Vodka with SMG had a front spawn, decides to utilize it to his best. And Deda with an opening nade. Vodka still pushing forward, takes out Nake, pulls out his deagle. There is another player pushing out towards mid, lands a couple of tags, but Dins will be able to regen his health. Rickett pushing over the wall, takes out Jonyo in mid. Cappy and Muzu are last 2 standing. Cappy coming under heavy fire as he does actually take out Rickett with a deagle. Dins now moving forward on the front A side. They want to try and just shut down what's left of PurrPurrKittens. Cappy gets spotted. Dins takes him out. Muzo is your last man standing. He's been spotted too, and that'll be the 13-6. GG, well played, being called by both teams. It was a superb match in the end, and unfortunately just did not go the way of PurrPurrKittens, the manly sounding team. I'm pretty sure if they change their team name, they'll have a little bit more luck. Either way, though, fantastic match between both of these teams. And I want to thank all of you guys for sticking around for the FastHosts Power Tournament group stages between PurrPurrKittens and Rave. Rave take it in 2-0 with the first map going 13-8 in their favor. Either way, guys, I have been Menace. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Menace and /Menace FPS on Facebook. You guys can check out Quad V, though, on /Quad V on Facebook and Twitter. And then, of course, Quad V TV on YouTube, where you can find all our previous VODs and other media content. Either way though, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome evening, and we'll be back with more coverage from the FastHosts Power Tournament. Do go check out quadv.com for the schedule though. Enjoy your evening.